What is up, YouTube? My Cowboys family bringing you guys the latest update on the Dallas Cowboys. Give us just a second while we check our audio, and we'll be right with you guys.
Guys, what a game. You say earlier, UCF. I'm a haters in the house first. What's up, man? Been a while. Dallas Cowboy Football News. What's up? Go Cowboys. DJ Crown J. Yo, what's up, man? We meet again, and we might meet again later tonight. Actually, there's probably going to be, if the last game is close, Clemson, that's going to be another close one. We're going to stream it. And then even little G's back, and he wants to do some rush of blood.
Some VR.
We might do some little VR, guys. Now, they're punting. Oklahoma State's winning 45-38. They just punted. It took a good bounce for Georgia, and now it's on the 40 of their own 41 with 3 minutes and 22 seconds. They need to tie the game.
Dallas Cowboy Football News. Thanks for joining us. DJ Crown J, what's up? Kevin Kincaid, Tomboy69, Almighty Clay.
What's up? What's up, all you guys? We're just doing a quick short stream because this is a great game here. I've been watching this. It was like it was 31-13, was it? 31-14, and then they squibbed it. It cost Oklahoma 3 points before the half, and then it was crazy because it went. Oklahoma lost their lead of 14 points. Georgia came back, took the lead, was winning. But as soon as you think they're going to take off, then Oklahoma State scored twice and took the lead back. And the last one was a fumble recovery for a touchdown. So right now, this is the last shot right here. This is exciting, guys. So not really cheering for any teams, just going for a good game.
I mean, I guess I'm cheering a little bit more for Georgia just because I always like the underdog story.
This right here is what we were cheering for right here. And then we got our wish, guys, the big upset.
Yeah.
So who's out there? What are you guys up to? Hope you're enjoying your day off. Guys, we just, we have this all set up already. So, 2 seconds. This is a go. We said if it's a close game at the end, we're going to just quickly stream the end and give our reactions.
Yeah, Billy Murphy, thanks for joining us.
Chubb's looking good out there. Roquan Smith for Georgia, Might be a Cowboy. You never know. Let's see. Here we go. He's throwing it. It's on the 50. He's still up on his feet. Oh, Georgia goes to the other 40.
And it's all right, I'm a hater. We know, we get it. Life takes over, but it's just still nice to see you out here.
Yes, man. Always.
Enjoy your time with your family out in
Jersey.
Everybody,
happy New Year.
I know fiance here is.
I love it. Right now here, it's awesome.
Weather that's headed our way.
Yes, guys. Remember, happy New Year, guys. Much love. Love the cold. And guys, happy New Year. Hope you guys are safe and sound with your family and friends and loved ones, having a great time this holiday day, I guess. And as you can see, the scores up here. The champion team is over there. And behind me, too.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left.
All right, let's go. Come on. Oh, you see that move? Nice play.
Wow.
Number 1. He's got another. Whoa, what a move. Wow, on the 22-yard line, guys, with 2:17 left as it continue. This is an exciting
game. JP,
guys,
thanks for joining us. I don't know if anyone's watching, but what a move.
Yeah, what a play by number 1 there. And a great move by 11, the quarterback, to get out of that sack, dump it off, and get him. Oh, man, that was great. That play by the Sooners earlier, Mayfield, where he handed it off, they flipped it back to the receiver on the reverse, and then the receiver threw it to him in the end zone. That was great. We're going to use that in our flag football for the kids when we coach them. That was a great play. Flea flickers as well, yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be fun, guys. It's chilling here. It might be a 30-minute stream.
Yeah, under 2 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Under 2 minutes and ticking.
They're on the 23.
It's down by 7. Georgia is down by 7, and they're driving.
Quarterback's running.
Wow, in his own.
Ooh,
his player got his own. His player got in his way, but it's all right. They got time. Minute 42.
It looked like
counting.
It looked like they weren't sure if he was trying to use them as to help him block or what. Looks like.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is college football right now. We're watching, and then
Happy New Year, Billy Murphy.
Thanks for joining us. Should we pick up Jack Del Rio after the Raiders cut him yesterday?
I don't think so. Yeah, although he's a Cowboy. He was a Cowboy back with back then.
And all I'm gonna say, guys, is if we
Jerry Jones.
there hasn't been any word about any firings yet. Honestly.
Well, actually, I will give you guys a little breaking news.
As far as the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator.
Yeah, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, still in the house right now. Although there are discussions that we're hearing that might turn Linehan to be a fired coach. And I'm hearing now more Linehan than Marinelli. So let's just keep our fingers crossed, guys. Here's the thing. Right now, there's this guy, all right? His name is the receivers coach for the Cowboys. As you heard, I'm sure Mark Holmes said it with Jobu. But the receivers coach, Derek Dooley, for us. He's more of a college guy. He did not. The word is he's fired. He's not fired yet officially. Just to make sure you guys get the news right. I think he fixed it as well, Mark Holmes, when he announced it. But the reports were that he was fired, the receivers coach, Derek Dooley. Then it was that he was not fired officially yet. And the thing is that he chose not to take an extension last year. Boom! To the 10 inside. Wow, on the 8 or 7 yard line right now with under a minute rolling here, guys. Red zone. It is a great playoff game, this one here. Playoff semifinal, guys. Exciting. This determines who plays for the championship. So, Yeah, the sources of Derek Dooley not returning as Cowboys receiver right now at this moment is not true. Hold on. Woof.
So
again, there's a front office meeting with Jason Garrett about his coaching staff this week. So they're going to talk with Garrett about all the coaches.
And again, that
anyone's on the block,
to happen,
a chopping block.
So far, nothing has happened
officially.
Yet. Yeah,
the other word was
expect them to leave, but it just hasn't happened yet, and we can't say it's happened until it actually happens. So.
I mean, the probability is he's out, and also Wade Wilson, who's going to retire slash former quarterback for the Vikings, for us as a backup. He's the quarterback coach, so you got receiver coach. I can see Jerry Jones where he's trying to put the blame here. Yeah. He's going to get rid of eventually of the receiver coach. It's Dez Bryant. It's not Dez Bryant's fault. It's the receiver coach. The quarterback issue. Get rid of the quarterback coach, Wade Wilson.
And
Chubb is
touchdown.
in. He's chubbing it for a touchdown right there. Wow. Chubb. Wow. Well, Chubb is doing his thing out there.
A lot of time, though.
A lot of time.
For them to come back.
That's why we watch these games. It's exciting. Love it. I love these.
And
this
again,
is
with college, that is a lot of time. You can do a lot with 55 seconds.
Let me switch the score here, guys.
A lot more than in the NFL. So.
Wow. So now we got the score. It's a 1-point game.
I'm a hater. Giants' new general manager is Dave Gettleman. I think he's going to do great things with the Giants. I agree. I'm a hater. You
he's
have a
cleaning
lot to
house.
look forward to.
Yeah, he's cleaning house there. It's it looks like. I mean, I would like to have someone like that as a general manager that was allowed
at least he came in and he was just instantly decisive. He knows exactly what he wants to do. Tie the game, homie.
Oh, he almost. You see how he took that? He went too early, the kicker, but it's still.
Ooh, close.
That's 45 up, guys.
Thanks for joining us. Steve G, how long until this feed is shut down? So no, we're not showing the game. Sorry,
who said
Steve
that?
G. Let me see. Just saw the 18 schedule. It's tough. We're going to need wide receivers and
O-line
help and good free agent
You hear us describe it.
So,
what was that
and then
free agent?
Fanning JP. I agree. Let's see what kind of moves they make in the offseason. But first things first, let's see what happens with the coaches. We'll definitely keep you guys updated throughout the week. Yeah. And, of course, on Jonathan Cooper, which we still have not heard any word about.
Right. Cheeto should be okay, just so you guys can relax on that.
He said it was a minor shoulder injury.
Yeah, minor shoulder injury. But Cooper don't look good. It looks like a major knee/leg injury, and I don't know. It's going to hurt his
the
options.
Patriots, are likely to make an appearance in the Super Bowl. Hopefully they don't
win. Or the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, them or the Steelers are the favorites. But I'm hoping Jacksonville can sneak in there.
I agree.
And on the NFC, I'm thinking.
Or the Saints or
Minnesota. No, that's on the AFC.
Oh, yeah.
On the NFC, I'm hoping it's the Saints and Minnesota. I think it's Minnesota is the team because they have the defense, but the Saints have the experience and wiseness with Drew Brees and Sean Payton. So, they've been there before. They've been to the Super Bowl. So they've won it before. So, again, just so you guys know, Wade Wilson is not gone yet, but it looks like he's going to retire / be forced out. And then Derek Dooley, the receivers coach, Wade Wilson's the quarterback coach. Derek Dooley is the receivers coach. You see Jerry Jones attaching blame to the two specific coaching spots of Dak, which is the quarterback. Wade Wilson kind of phased out. And then the receivers for Dez. Now they're putting it on Derek Dooley. He didn't want to sign an extension. What the word was with him, with Derek Dooley, is that he didn't want an extension because he felt, this is what I've heard, that his input to the game plan, to the schemes was not being valued, was not being listened to. So he just stopped, and that's the reason why he did not sign an extension last season, guys. So the writing was on the wall. He knew he was going to be out. A lot of these guys also didn't sign extensions. They knew they were on the way out on their own choice.
Wants to go back to
college, which that's what he seems like he wants to do. Last year he said he wanted to kind of go to the college ranks, and it looks like that's what he's going to end up doing. So,
and again, good for him.
Yeah, I mean, but Jerry Jones is going to twist it around and use it as those two guys. Oh, that's the issue. No, it's not. It's the offensive coordinator. Partially, the players have issues. The coaches have the bigger issues, the foundational issues. So let's see here, guys. 55 seconds ticking down. 45 all. Playoff semifinal game.
Sebastian Flores, thanks for joining us. Gamer Alex. I'm at, let me see. Someone else is here. Sebastian Flores, thanks for joining us.
Here we go. Guys, make sure you don't forget, hit that like button. If you're new, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you want to compete in the donation pool, Patreon, and Super Chat. So, guys, 46 seconds. They're still moving down the field. They got the first. They're moving. They're about almost at half field.
All they need is a field goal.
Yep. Beautiful play. Dropped.
Good.
Wow. Well, I know we won today.
This is a big deal. At least for Georgia.
Yeah. So, yeah, they said, again, we should be one of these. We should be the fourth team, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. They never respect the American Conference, even though we played a decently tough schedule and we beat Auburn, which was a very tough game.
I
mean, yeah, I mean, that's what I meant. Like the team is tough. It's a real team. SEC, you know, everyone's you haven't played. We beat Auburn, and we actually handled them pretty well. Surprisingly, it was supposed to be a blowout.
10.
Wow, he's got it opening. There he goes.
And
nice, man. He's almost is at 40. They're on 45. 30 seconds to go, and it looks like they call timeout.
No one wraps their arms.
So Oklahoma call timeout.
That's why they score so much.
What? No wrapping of the arms?
Yeah.
I know they should know it by now. But foundational football is built right here. High school,
crazy,
college, yeah. So let's see, guys. As I fix that there, I'm trying to see some more comments and things, guys. Gamer Alex, how you doing? How do you like the Cowboys? They are terrible. I don't pick teams on whether or not they're good or not. They're Gamer Alex. We pick them on our love for our teams, and that's the team I've loved for my entire life. I'm never going to stop loving them, and I will always be screaming, "Go Cowboys!" Remember that. And if you're a true fan of whatever team you are, you'll be doing the same with your team. Remember that. Tab A game, and I hope Alabama beats Clemson. That'll be a good one. And again, guys, in between that game, we'll probably even do a quick live stream with Little G playing Rush. What is that? Rush of Blood.
Yeah.
And that game we did on the play. I don't know if you guys want to see that, but let us know if you do. He's going to do it either way.
Yeah.
In between games.
He is very, very excited. And then Mario Kid, thanks for joining us. And yeah, it's fine, cool. I'm glad he likes the Patriots.
Hey, we have a lot of Patriot fans on here. Eagle fans even, but we hate Eagles. But the Eagle fans on here, look above us here, so Barry B.
Big 3rd and 2, 29 seconds left.
Yeah, we got to figure it out right now, guys. Barry B and all these guys up here are all Cowboy fans, but the 5th place guy, LT Matters, Eagle fan.
Yeah.
He respects this channel. He knows we're not biased. So much love to all your fans out there of your teams. But number 1, right here, Dallas Cowboys. Let's see here. Get it? Oh, my goodness. Mayfield's going deep. Nope.
Nice, he missed.
He tried 3rd and 2. Now it's 4th and 2. What do you do?
With 24 seconds.
What do you do? No, really?
Well, I guess
you go for it. You don't get it. You're out because then you got to punt. That was see. They try to hit him with the hind, so to speak, and
didn't work.
It hurt them. It backfired. That's what I don't like when the Cowboys pull that crap too. Sometimes they try to go for more than they really need. I know you try to catch the other team off guard, and 1 out of 5 times it happens. 1 out of 6 times, but. You do that too much, you're going to cost yourself chances. And again, let's see what happens. I mean, this Mayfield guy who's a
no, you're right. But
Baker Mayfield, he's a Heisman Trophy winner, and he's looking good, but you can still blow it here. This is a big thing here. This is the championship, the playoffs. All right, so 20 seconds and still ticking. He just got to get. And nobody's even back there, so it went out of bounds. 20 something.
Little G is
26
playing right now. He's going to come
25.
by later. He's just taking fun, taking
Scores
advantage
right there,
of a lot
guys.
of his new holiday toys.
Scores right there, 45 up. Number 2 Oklahoma against number 3 Georgia in the Rose Bowl. Good game. Yep. UCF already though, we won. That's what matters.
That's right.
High scoring game, Steve G, for sure. Fane, with 19.
Who would have ever thought?
When you're saying about the draft, guys, it's good to watch this game because right now you have Roquan Smith on the other team. I think he's number 3 on Georgia on defense, linebacker. Somebody the Cowboys are definitely looking at. Someone we've been hearing a lot about. And he's just a dynamic linebacker, but I don't think he's having a great game today.
No, he seems to struggle a little bit against Oklahoma,
but he still has some good plays. And they're sitting on the ball, guys. We're going to OT, baby.
There you go.
Wow, so
guys. Officially overtime. Pretty cool.
Wow, it is a playoff
college games, all scoring. So I'm a hater.
It is.
Usually,
You're right.
But again, it was a pretty defensive game today with UCF.
For the most part, and we were surprised that that UCF actually came back and won the game. Man, that was awesome. I'm so proud of my team, my school, my alma mater. I'm so proud of UCF Knights, the Golden Knights, guys. It's awesome. I'm so happy. And again, I hope you guys got that info about Derek Dooley. He's not officially out yet, but probably will be out soon. Wade Wilson, also, he is going to probably forced out and or retiring quarterbacks coach. So we're getting rid of the receivers coach. Eventually, the quarterback coach is going to be retiring.
Yes.
And then that's the first step. Supposedly Jerry Jones is meeting with Jerry Jones is meeting with Jason Garrett to talk about the coaching staff in general. We'll see what Jason Garrett really, if he's going to be honest or he's going to be just protecting loyalty to his players, which actually, with his coach, actually is going to hurt the Cowboys, in my opinion. Yeah. But I also heard, with the criticism of the scheme by Linehan, by Des Bryant, Terrence Williams. I'm sorry, guys. Terrence Williams. You forgot too.
I'm like, no, I'm trying to, because I didn't know who you were trying to say.
Terrence Williams, T-Will, had, said the opposite. He said that actually he loves the scheme. He doesn't see what's wrong with the scheme, and he's fitting it perfectly. Of course, he only gets 3 passes a game, 3 catches a game at most, and maybe a touchdown every 4th game. So if he likes that scheme, I mean, that's great for him, I guess, but it's not a scheme we want to see at the Cowboys getting for your receivers. Your second receiver to get 3 catches a game, it's not prolific enough for a passing offense. If you want to set that up with Linehan,
I agree.
And I don't think it's a good idea to do that with Dak. Dak's not Romo. You got to give him time to mature. You got to give him time to get better and develop. And when you get to that point, he might be better than Romo, but you got to put him in the right system. And that's where Linehan's failing us, and that's where Garrett to not go in there and make the changes and adjustments as needed to his offensive coordinator and sometimes defensive coordinator, but mainly offensive coordinator. That's on Garrett. And the players making the plays, that's on the players.
I agree.
But they get put in hard situations instead of working through their strengths. And I've been repeating this for the last 2 months, but it is ringing true, guys, because we have not. When we change things on defense with Marinelli, it's improved. Yeah. When we've stopped changing things, when we continue doing the same thing over and over again, the opposite, we continue to go down the same path, and it's happened over and over again this entire season, with or without Tyron Smith. Occasionally, it happened. We had the full line against Denver, against the Rams, against Green Bay. We went away from what worked. When we went towards it in the end of the Green Bay game, it worked.
I agree.
So it's just that's the simple. The coaches malfunctioned a bit this year. They gave too much for Dak. They developed him too fast. Maybe we need somebody who can do it right, and that's not Linehan. That's not Garrett, but he's staying. Our best bet is get Linehan out. And maybe we get Norv Turner, good developing quarterback coach. A good coach for quarterbacks to develop under, and as well, he knows how to use the system and the schemes to use to our strengths on offense. Or another one is Todd Haley, who's on the outs with the Steelers and Big Ben, and there's talk of him leaving. So another guy who can be creative in the passing game, but got to be smart and can run first, pass second. So let's see. I don't know. I don't want to get other guys going to do the same thing Linehan's doing.
Yeah.
I want to get somebody who's going to run the ball a little more powerful, a little more mindset of that running game.
I agree. And then I'm going to go ahead and catch up with some of the comments in the chat.
Yeah, I'm going to do a coin toss here before they go into overtime here.
So, and then, let me see. We do EP Creativity. Thanks for joining us. We have quite a few Eagle fans here. I know Eagles 01 was just in here. So if you're here still, Eagles 01,
congrats on being the number 1 seed in the East, guys. That's a big thing. So, will you make it? I don't think so.
Jay said, man, I can't believe you're not into college football. It's so competitive. I mean,
it depends. You've got, Prairie View playing Auburn, what are you going to say? When you got Clemson playing Prairie View, I'm sorry, but it's not fun. It's 78-3. Who gives a damn? Now, this is the first in 104 years of the Rose Bowl history. First ever overtime in a Rose Bowl. Ah, that's great.
Cool.
So it's cool. We're here for another historic day, guys, in college football. Starting with our UCF. Let's go Knights. All
right, guys, and let's see. Cowboys X Factor. Let me see. Rack City said 10 draft picks. I'm a Hater said he's never watched a college game in his life. X Factor said it doesn't matter, but when will Scott Linehan go? I don't know.
It does matter, and hopefully sooner or later.
I watched a bit of college ball this year. It's exciting and very athletic. So it is more exciting because it is more high scoring. So
and it's also like it's like they're not really okay. It is for money. Don't get it wrong, but not for the players. The players are playing for most of these guys are just playing to finish their college careers, and they're going to work in some other field.
Yeah, for the general school pride.
Right, exactly. And that's the cool part about it because it's about winning and not about the money or about. But again, when you get to the playoffs in the NFL, I don't care who you are. The money don't matter anymore that much. It does not, and I know it's probably sacrilege what I'm saying, but trust me, I truly do believe that it does not matter when you get into the playoffs when it comes to these players. Of course, if you're a low-key player, but I don't care if you're the 10th guy in the practice squad.
Yeah.
You win the Super Bowl, you get a ring, and trust me, they want that.
They do. And Fortnite Gamer, thanks for joining us here. Who do we think is going to win right now? I don't know.
It's a great game.
I do think that Oklahoma's just going to be.
Oh, here we go. First down.
Make that crazy play happen.
First down. Remember, guys, how it works. It's not like NFL. Just reminding for those. I'm reminding you too, baby. Because we were there live, remember? When UCF? Yeah, we went into double overtime. Each team gets the ball on 25, right? So right now, it looks like who's starting it? Georgia's starting with the ball. Yeah. They have to score. Whatever they score here, it doesn't matter if they get a touchdown. The other team gets a chance. Just keep that in mind. It's different than the NFL, guys. Yeah. Remember, 1 foot inbounds is a catch if you have possession. Yeah. And remember, if you fall down, even if nobody touches you, you're down. Keep that in mind. Clock stops after a first down. Or there's no clock, so there's no clock here. So there's no need for a clock. So each team.
Like a game time.
Well, again, if they get a field goal, then Oklahoma gets a chance to score a touchdown. They win. If they get a field goal, they go into a double overtime. Yeah. It keeps going. Let's see. Chubb. No, it's not Chubb.
3 yards. Not many.
3rd and 6, guys.
College ball has a lot of trick plays too. Yes. True.
A lot of fancy stuff. I'm a hater. That's what Jared should coach.
So I'm a hater. Fiance just explained them, but Explain to
them. Yeah. Well, I don't know. If you catch the ball, you need only 1 foot, not 2. If you fall to the ground, I will. If you fall to the ground and you don't get touched, it doesn't matter. You're down. Once your knee hits, you're down. Plays over. And when it comes to overtime rules, you start at 25, and you start like you're starting on the other team's 25, and you get until you have many chances. You get first downs. You keep going. If you don't get a first down like here, let's see if they get it. They got to kick a field goal now. You see, guys? So it's 3rd and 6 in overtime. You go for it. If you don't make it, the other team gets the ball on the 25. They start over. No time in this. They get the ball again on the 25, and then they get 4 cracks at it, and only use a field goal to win if they go for it and don't make it.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's how you use. Oh man, it hit his hands.
Peanut 10, thanks for joining us here.
What's up, guys? Don't forget to hit that like, hit subscribe if you're new. We're gonna do a lot of different stuff, guys. So keep that in mind. Not just NFL, not just Dallas Cowboys, but we're always talking Dallas Cowboys. Yes. Always number 1 is Dallas Cowboys here. So nothing's changing with that. Nothing. But if there's no news, well, we're gonna talk about something, guys. Trust me. So here we go. This is a big one. The field goal here for Georgia. Will they make it? Puts it through. So guys, now here's how it goes. Game's not over. Just so you guys get it right, if Oklahoma scores a touchdown, game is over. If they don't score anything, game is over. Georgia wins. If they get a field goal, then it's tied. So Georgia has 48. This is a big one here, guys. And if they turn over, if they fumble, turnover, it's over. It's just like that. So
there you go.
It's not many options here left. They forced the field goal in there.
The end.
They forced the field goal, and that's a victory for Oklahoma. But now they have to make do here. So let's see here. Hit his hands for sure. So, you guys are fair, though? Cool.
So, no, and again, we try to be,
we try our best,
realistic as possible when it comes to the Cowboys, when it comes to any team.
Yeah, that's what we pride ourselves on. Honestly, when we came in this thing, we love the Cowboys, all right? And we're going to talk great things about the Cowboys, but not always, not fake things about the Cowboys. We're going to talk our true opinions and feelings. Sometimes we're going to be wrong, but I think most of the time we're kind of close to being right. Just watch our videos. You'll see. Here we go. All right, there he goes. They're running it. 4-yard gain, first play. None of this matters. If they get a touchdown, if they get a field goal, it all starts over again. Back to basically 0-0.
Double overtime.
Right, and each team gets the ball again.
Coleman did it too.
Coleman, huh?
Coleman did what too? I'm not sure what Coleman did too.
Probably players' names that we're not really sure about because we don't really watch college football. But this is a playoff semifinal. This is exciting. If it's a blowout, we're not probably going live, guys.
So
we're just doing live because. Oh, it's a run outside. He's got another couple yards. So it's about third and 2, 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
So 3rd and 2. Yeah, 3rd and 2. So guys, this is a big play. If they get a first down, they get a new set of downs, get closer to the end zone. Touchdown wins it. So if they don't get closer, if they get stopped on this play, field goal probably. If they go for it and don't get it, the game's over. Georgia wins. They get the field goal, they tie it, they go in double overtime. Let's see what happens. This is big here. 3 streams in one day. I know, man. We might go 2 more.
Put in the work, yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to help us out with donations, guys, you see the leaderboard up there, and the winner, which is DJ Crown J, once again, right down here, guys. You get your advertisements, you get whatever you want, you get to choose whatever you want to do with us. Plus, if you donate over $10, we're gonna send you out, guys, something very soon. We don't want to give it away yet, but when we get it, we're gonna do an open box reveal, whatever you want to call it. When we do get it here with you guys, and we're gonna, hope you guys like it. Something we think it's a great idea. Did he get it? Woo! He got stopped.
Stop.
Wow, right to that. Just that first, he just was going to be, and then boom, got hit.
I think Roquan Smith was a big part
of that. Was it Roquan, number 3? Number 3, boom! Roquan Smith. That might be a Cowboy, guys, next year. Remember that. You never know. We don't know. Let's see. That was a big hit by Roquan. Wow. Number 3 on Georgia, guys. Big hit. And again, linebacker could be creeping. What's up?
So... And good to know, again, when you start watching football and you keep watching it, you start to pick it up and figure it out. So
trust me, guys, it is. Little G. It sometimes can be confusing. Football has a lot of different things going on and movement, but once you start, it starts to slow down, right? The game starts to really slow down as you understand the pieces and how it's a live human chess.
If the kicker misses it, what happens?
The game's over. Georgia wins.
Okay.
It's like a live chess game on the field using humans. It is really strategy. There's so many rules. It's like in chess you can only use certain pieces to do certain things. It's a similar thing here in football when you have the linemen cannot catch the ball. They're ineligible receivers.
Yeah.
You have specialists that mainly catch, specialists that run, and specialists that throw. And it's really a fantastic sport. The best, in my opinion. And you changed that recently. You're really into sports, but I think you understand football to a point where you become an expert. And
so Rack City said if he misses the kick, no job in the NFL for you. Yeah.
Here you go, guys. This is it.
Done before it starts.
Overtime, 33-yard kick.
And it starts again.
Yeah, if he makes it, it starts over again. They go to the other 25.
Imagine if they block it.
And it's game over. They got to make sure they.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, let's see. Here it goes. Timeout. They're trying to ice him. And icing them means getting him nervous. So they stop the clock to make him think about it a little more. And then they realize, you know, the kicker starts to like second guess. Okay, wait. Okay, I got to line up again. I got to get ready again. These kickers, they go through so many things in their head before they kick, and they step a certain way, and it's a superstition, you know.
Yeah.
All these kickers do this. So when you call timeout, you ice them, you make them think a little longer. Sometimes it has thrown kickers off the game, but sometimes kickers have missed. You call timeout, you know, and they stops the play, but he already kicks it, he missed it. Then you give him a chance to like kind of get in the mode, and then he kicks it and makes it through. I've seen it happen both ways. So it could be anyway. You might as well risk it. You have an extra timeout, why not use it? You know. Let's see here. This year is flying for the NFL. I know already on day one. I know you mean. This NFL season, man, flew by. 17 weeks gone like that. No more Cowboys for 7 months? Man, 8 months before you see them in preseason. It just sucks.
Really?
7 months. 7 months of preseason, but we got 6 months. 6 months before we get.
Hey, we still have the draft.
4 months for the draft. 4 months for the draft. 6 months for the, for the training camp. It's a lot of time. Yeah. Postseason. We got NFL last. Go Cowboys. Let's see what happens. Oklahoma's kicking it. Number 2 seed against number 3 for the tie.
He made it.
Wait.
Yeah, he made it.
Got it through. So it's overtime to number 2, guys. It doesn't end. It doesn't end. They're not gonna let us get off these damn screens. Oh man, we love it. Man, I'm telling you guys, this is the first in 104 years that has been an overtime game in the Rose Bowl.
To see. It's a lot of history being made. We saw today.
First UCF, man, woo, 13-0, man. We knew it would be the first undefeated full season for UCF Knights, and not many teams have done that. I don't know how many teams have done that in the history of college football, but wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
A lot?
Yeah, I love it. Oh, man. You gotta love football when you, except when the team really gets.
Sorry, not a lot. I said a lot, and I'm like, wait, no, not a lot.
Well, no, the thing is that the Cowboys, they get you sick to your stomach sometimes when you see what happened out there. See, we won one more game, and something went right for us once, we'd be in the playoffs probably. If we beat the Falcons, down 10-7 at halftime, missed the field goal to make it 17-10. Changed the game. At that point, we got blown out like 24 to 10 or something like that. But that's what I'm trying to say. We had our chances to do the fourth quarter in that game. If we pull that game out, we're in the playoffs. Now, the question is, do we deserve it? No, not the way we played this year. Not the way the coaches coached. Not the way Dez caught. Not the way Dak threw. Not the way the backup linemen blocked. These things are breakdowns. The defense played great, especially towards the last 8 weeks of the season. I like the Marinelli's adjustment. When the offense, you didn't see any adjustments with Linehan. So anyway, I'm repeating myself, guys. Let's see, Steve G. Australia have a great kicker in the NFL once. Yeah, Australia has a lot of good kickers actually in the NFL. In the Jan Stenerud was I think Norwegian or something. So yeah, let's see, man. Georgia, Alabama. We'll see if that happens, man. We don't know. It's overtime, second overtime. So Steve G. Yeah, I know. Little colleges like UCF, man, we can't get into this tournament now. We're undefeated. We're better than Auburn. They lost 4 games. Come on now. What's up? We have a special guest here in the house. Not fiance, but she is special.
I am special, but not as special as
Little G in the house.
Hi, guys.
That's right. Little G is feeling a lot better. He's,
yes.
Let's
back from his dad's, chilling back at home. And watching this game here, second down, 48-48.
Double overtime.
Double overtime, yeah.
Oh, it even said it.
Yeah, it's UCF went to the same thing. Look, my head's cut off. That's right. Look, I'm wearing the hat. There you go. That's a new hat. We represent the Knights tonight, guys.
So watch.
And the Cowboys always.
So they're on the 25-yard. They start off on the 25-yard line, and they have to try to get.
But they're on the 20 right now.
Yeah,
Come on.
The other team still gets a chance no matter what.
They're throwing it in the end zone?
No.
See, now it's switched, though. Instead of Georgia getting it first, they switched. So now the pressure's on. Oklahoma gets it first. They just ended it. Now they get it first. So that's what you do. And again, if they go to a triple overtime, then, Georgia will end this second overtime, and then they'll go into a triple overtime with Georgia with the ball.
Then it'll be triple. Yeah.
I've seen a 7 or 8 overtime game. A team went for 2.
This is college football.
Yeah, college is different than NFL.
Yeah, I know, baby. It's crazy. It's all right. So.
Steve G, yeah, I know. I agree with you about the college football. I don't like the college football rankings and stuff. I don't like it. Biggest rivalries, Iron Bowl, Auburn versus Alabama. Well, we'll see. But I don't know about rivalries. I know UCF beat Auburn. And that's what matters. Little G. Steve G says Little G. He says, hello, matey.
So on Little G, you want to shout out anyone out there who might be watching?
A special person?
Yeah.
Who?
Mama.
All right, what do you want to say?
Thank you.
Thank you for what? For watching?
Yeah.
All right, well, say hi.
Hi, Mama.
How about?
I love you, Mama.
So there you go, guys.
Let's see what happens, guys.
The game's almost over, guys.
Let's see what happens. This is a 3rd and 5 here. Second overtime, 3rd and 5.
And then hi for all the way from Australia, a little.
Wow.
Bit. Pretty cool.
From Australia, wow. That's crazy, guys. Wow, that's crazy.
Tampa Bay says hi as well. Tampa Bay Gaming.
Tampa Bay Gaming in the house. What's up, man?
So.
Hi.
Now this, if they don't make this here, they take the field goal or attempt the field goal about 37 yards at this point from this spot. Let's see. Mayfield throwing into the end zone. It's an interception.
Wow.
Wow, that's big.
Okay, game's over?
Is it? I thought I heard flag. Wow, it's a flag.
Flag, okay.
Who's it on though? It said free play. So it's got to be on Oklahoma. I mean, it's got to be on Georgia. Yep, it's on Georgia, guys. No interception.
Oh, wow. That was close. And then, so Billy Murphy, thanks for joining us. He said, here's what's going to happen. Garrett's staying. There's going to be a new offensive coordinator. This guy will end up being Jason Garrett's successor if the Cowboys don't go anywhere next year. In other words, they'll get the new guy in place this year as offensive coordinator, and Garrett's on notice. He has one more year to prove something.
And again, honestly, that's the best we can ask for.
1 or 2 years, and honestly, again, hopefully that puts either pressure on Jason Garrett to change, or this new offensive coordinator could come in and make something happen.
Right, and as long as listen,
what more can you ask
the key is in the way the Cowboys run things with Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett trusts, and I say trust meaning he allows his coaches to do whatever he wants them to do, defense and offense. He never steps in. So if you get a great offensive coordinator that can work and mesh well with this Dak, Zeke, offensive line, Dez team we have together, we will succeed and make Garrett look like coach of the year. He's not. Now let's see what happens. Whoa, trickery again. This time, no gain. So they did it last time with that reverse, and they threw it to Mayfield. Well, a great play, but did not work that time. And it wasn't the same play, but it was more tricks. They did a flea flicker also earlier. Yeah. They're razzle dazzle here.
I mean they're trying a lot of different things at least, and you can tell that they practice it a lot too. Oh, here.
Sorry, just wait. Little G took he's playing with his toys. He's been a while. Oh, he's back. So, I thought we thought you were gone. Yeah. You didn't say bye. You can sneak in. Get back in. Oh.
I like it.
All right, so squish on in here, Little G.
Representing them Cowboys always on this channel. No, first and foremost, guys, is that star above my hat, and next to UCF over there. This is number 1.
Here we go, second and 10. Oh, they're going to get.
Here we go, 2nd and 10. They're blitzing outside. They go underneath. Good tackle. Roquan Smith. Maybe a Cowboy.
Number 3,
maybe a Cowboy.
Where that's someone we're looking to pick up in the draft.
Maybe, if he drops far enough.
He might be a Cowboy, maybe.
Yeah, next year. His name is Roquan Smith. He's a linebacker. So
if plays where Sean Lee plays.
If we were to get him, it'd be him. It'd be Sean Lee. It'd be Anthony Hitchens if we could retain him, which would be huge. It would be Jalen Smith, who he's how he's going to do. He's a top linebacker if he continues to progress, and maybe Roquan Smith. Also, Damian Wilson and Kyle Wilbur. There's our 6 guys if you really want to think about it. So. Linebackers are very important, guys. They're like the quarterbacks of the defense. So if we can get a good core, we're gonna be solid, guys. And we have a decent front line, a very good front line, and a young rookie backfield. Get a good defensive coordinator in there, or Marinelli, and we're in business. Here we go.
Stop him. All right.
No, he didn't stop. Out of bounds.
So fourth
down,
they're gonna kick.
Another field goal. UCF, it was like 70 to 62. Remember, 63.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Claw.
Nothing, kiddo.
His nickname is Claw.
Sorry, here,
for 43.
Yeah. Here, sorry.
Here we go. This will be an easy field goal here. Like Rack City said, no job in the NFL if he misses it. Oh! You're good.
No good.
Wow, we won. As Borat says. Wow,
guys, can you believe it?
talk every day.
An extra point basically, field goal.
Yeah.
And it got blocked. Baker Mayfield, it might be the end. It might be the end. Now all Georgia has to do one thing.
Just get points.
Field goal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it. That's all they got.
That ends the game.
One little point.
Here we go, guys. We're rocking and rolling. If you haven't yet, guys, hit that like button for the stream. It helps the channel. Again, if you're new, make sure you guys, I know he blocked it. If you guys are new and watching this for the first time, we're going to do a lot of cool stuff, playoff, football, college stuff, March Madness, freaking even Olympic stuff, guys. We're going to do all that stuff, so make sure you stick around.
That's
Hit the
right.
subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. The helmet never goes down. You kidding me? This is Dallas Cowboys, baby.
And then,
Boom. Boom.
Papa.
so
In the house. What's up?
Yeah, lots of people watching, guys, and
Here we go. Ooh, we just lost 3 yards, so now that makes the kick a lot longer.
Yeah.
You're looking at a fifth, where are they at now? 27, 28 yard line. So you're looking at about, you got to add 17 to that. So there you go, guys. You know, do the math. Right now, my brain's not in it.
So that's like 40.
Do it.
43, 44 yard,
is
right?
it?
Yeah.
Wait, 27?
They're on the 27,
so 44.
28,
Yeah, 44 yarder.
44, 45.
As of right now.
Again, they'll probably get a few yards.
Well, let's see what
I
happens.
joked around and said, well, I kind of want Georgia
Second.
to lose so that Roquan Smith drops out.
Yeah, I know. Well, it wouldn't be
That's
him.
a joke.
I kind of like
Yeah.
Georgia. Look at this play. Wow. That's a trick play. Trick play. He's gone. That's the game.
Touchdown.
Wow, guys. What a game.
That's it.
Wow.
That is the game.
Wow. Georgia has
Georgia
won
Bulldogs
the
win.
first out of 2 playoff games to go to the championship. And look at Mayfield, the Heisman Trophy winner,
I
the
told you.
quarterback.
Everyone was
Wow.
saying it was going to be.
Wow, they're talking too fast over there. Georgia came back and won this game.
Yeah.
Wow. What's the final? 54.
And he's the Heisman Trophy winner, just like the
54,
number one college
48.
football award.
54,
There we go.
48. 54.
There we go. Thank you.
There you go.
Little J.
All right,
54,
guys.
48.
Wow. So I hope you guys are
Wow.
watching as well. Talk about a crazy ending to a game. Double overtime. First time in the history of the Rose Bowl, I think.
Yes. First time any overtime, but wow. Final scores up top, guys. Georgia over my
Georgia
fiance's head.
wins.
Georgia ranked number 3, upset, basically. Number 2, Oklahoma. Really, there's no upsets here because they all can beat each other, all these 4 teams. But wow, what a game. Exactly what we were thinking beforehand. We're like, we're going to go live if this is close.
I thought Georgia was going to win.
Well, there you go.
And they did.
He did. He won. And he rooted for Georgia from the
remember?
beginning. Yeah.
And we know that some of
Before the game even started.
some of fiance's family, Little Z's family, out there in Georgia,
So,
right there in
go
Atlanta.
Bulldogs.
So and it's so awesome. A lot of celebration out there right now. We actually have a friend as well, Rave 415, I think.
Oh, that's right. Big Georgia fan.
Congrats, man. I know he really is a huge Georgia fan. He's probably posting 18 things on Facebook. But much respect, man, for your team to win. Yeah. We won too.
That's right.
I know your game's more important, so that's all right. But we should be 5th ranked. Remember that. We should be number 1, honestly. But
so,
we should
Aiden
be in this
Miller,
tournament.
thank you for joining us. Cowboys X Factor, TJ Wittenbach, Steve G, Tampa Bay Gaming. Let me see. Kissy, Snug, Sebastian Flores,
Kissy.
Rack City. Let me see. I don't want to miss anybody.
Wow.
Tomboy 69, Billy Murphy.
Wow, everyone, thank you so
Let me
much.
see. I'm a
man.
hater.
A lot of people in here. Wow, what a game. What a game.
Yeah, Kevin Bilbo, Peanut 310. All of you guys, thank you so much
Exposed.
for joining us here, for being here with us.
Cowboys Backstabber says he's upset about this loss. Skip Bayless, your friend
No,
there.
I mean, yeah, Skip Bayless can, I don't know.
Oklahoma
Boo-hoo
defense
for him.
exposed. A lot of
Can't
good
wait
comments
to see
in here,
more of Roquan
guys.
Smith, and again, hopefully
Yes,
we see more of
Roquan.
him
With
as
the
a Cowboy.
Cowboys. Yeah, I hope so.
So, all right, guys.
Wow,
Well,
guys.
we will be on shortly with Little G.
I predict that we're going to get him 1 million to 1 million%.
Well,
Hopefully, Little G. I don't know about
those
that
high
number,
odds right
but
there.
hopefully, Roquan Smith does fall to us in the draft. Only time will tell.
or we make a quick little jump up a couple spots like we did with Emmitt Smith at running back some 25 years ago. Maybe we do something like that for a guy we really want. If that's the case, maybe it's worth it. If it's not, then he falls to us or not.
We'll see.
We gotta have a backup plan. We'll see, guys. A lot of time. Roquan Smith is right there getting interviewed.
Yeah.
We're gonna peace out from here, guys. We're probably
Probably
gonna do
a little later
a
with
little bit
G.
of Little G doing his thing on the
Rush of blood.
on the PlayStation 4 VR. So check it out. We'll probably have a dual stream so you can see what he's seeing. It's fun, guys. That VR. If you don't have it for the PlayStation 4, check it out. It is unbelievable.
The game is so much fun. fun.
And it's so real. And again, not fun for me, because if you watch that video, you'll be laughing at me, screaming and cursing and falling off my chair. I'm not playing it, but Little G will be. Yeah. So maybe
Little G's made of tougher stuff.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. Yeah, he's tougher, man.
He's
so trust me.
I made out of metal.
There you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Never forget, never, ever, 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 ever
we love our UCF nights. It's always awesome, you know what I'm saying? And we love college, all sports, but there's one thing on this channel that matters. Only one thing on this channel that matters, and it is that. Go Cowboys! Woo!
Thanks for joining us here. Have a good night.
We'll be back soon. Peace and go Cowboys.